Do you ever hear a man speak and instantly know he's lost his power? Not because he's loud or silent, but because the words he uses carry no weight. They sound casual, confident even, but underneath they reek of fear, of emotional rot, of deep-rooted confusion between ego and identity. This is part 2 of the phrases that slowly destroy men, not because they're evil, but because they're empty. Let's break down 10 more things a stupid man always says, so we can stop repeating the scripts that sabotage our growth, our respect, and our relationships. Still watching from part 1? Drop part 2 in the comments so I know you're all in. Here we go. Number 10. Why should I care? Not a question. It's a shield. A man says this when he feels something pulling at him, something uncomfortable, inconvenient, or emotionally real. And instead of engaging, he pushes it away with this phrase, "Why should I care?" is code for, I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to feel anything. But here's the truth. The man who stops caring is the man who slowly stops mattering emotionally, socially, spiritually. If you want to lead, to love, to grow, you must care, even when it's hard, even when it hurts. Have you ever said this to someone you actually cared about? Be honest. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Number 9. Whatever happens, happens. This phrase sounds chill, even wise, but in reality, it's another mask for passivity. Life requires engagement, direction, responsibility. Saying whatever happens, happens removes you from the driver's seat. It's a soft way of saying, I'm not willing to shape my life, just float through it. The man who drifts eventually drowns. Not all at once, but slowly while pretending he's at peace. You're not here to float, you're here to build. Take the wheel back. Number 8. It's just a joke. This one, it's dangerous when a man says something cruel, offensive, or dismissive, then hides behind it's just a joke. He's avoiding accountability. Real humor uplifts, it connects, it reveals intelligence, but hiding aggression, jealousy, or pain behind a joke, that's immaturity. That's weakness in disguise. If someone's hurt by your words, listen. Don't defend. Don't deflect. A stupid man tries to be funny at the expense of others. A wise man learns when to laugh and when to listen. Still with me? Type still learning in the comments if this is giving you something to think about. Number 7. That's her problem. When men say this about women, especially their partners, it tells you everything about their emotional availability. That's her problem is the anthem of a disconnected man. He's checked out, detached, afraid of intimacy. True masculinity doesn't run from the emotional world of women. It enters it with curiosity and care. You don't have to fix her, but you do have to care. Otherwise, you're not in a relationship, you're in a transaction, and no one thrives in that. Number 6. I'm not like other guys. At first glance, it sounds humble, but often it's a hidden superiority complex. A man who constantly says, I'm not like other guys, is obsessed with comparison. He builds his identity not on who he is, but on who he's not. This mindset is fragile, because if someone better comes along, what are you then? Real identity isn't based on contrast. It's built on character, values, consistency. You don't need to declare you're different. Show it. Live it. And people will know. And real recognizes real, if you get what I mean. Number 5. I don't care what people think. This is a tricky one because yes, some opinions should not guide you, but total emotional detachment, that's not confidence. That's armor. When a man says, I don't care what people think, too often it's a signal that he's scared of rejection, so he pretends it doesn't exist, but we are social creatures. We should care how we're perceived. It's not about being controlled, it's about being connected. The wise man chooses whose voices matter. The stupid man pretends. None do. And he ends up alone. Number 4. She's lucky to have me. This one screams insecurity. Men who constantly remind themselves or others that their partner is lucky are often trying to cover their fear of being unworthy. Gratitude goes both ways. The healthiest relationships are built on mutual appreciation. If you're constantly telling yourself she's lucky, ask yourself why you need that belief. Real connection isn't about superiority. It's about service, depth, and being chosen every day by each other. Still watching. Drop depth greater than ego in the comments if this landed. Number 3. I'm just being honest. Honesty is a virtue, but used the wrong way becomes a weapon. Some men use I'm just being honest to justify cruelty. They say whatever they want, however they want, and then hide behind the truth. But honesty without empathy is brutality. It doesn't build, it breaks. If your truth lacks compassion, it's not strength. It's self-centeredness. The wise man knows. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Number 2. I already tried that. This phrase ends more dreams than failure ever will. Men who say this have confused effort with completion. They tried once, maybe twice, then gave up. Because it didn't come easy. But mastery doesn't come quickly. Healing doesn't happen overnight. Leadership takes repetition. I already tried is how a man avoids ownership. I'll keep trying is how a man transforms. You didn't fail. You just stopped. Try again with new eyes, new mindset, new strategy. Number 1, that's just life. This is the final surrender. The verbal graveyard of dreams, emotions, and effort. That's just life is a way of saying, I've accepted struggle as my permanent state. It's not philosophy. It's emotional anesthesia. It keeps men stuck in toxic cycles. Bad jobs, bad relationships, bad habits because they think life is meant to be painful. But life is meant to evolve, to challenge, to shape, to stretch, and ultimately to elevate. The stupid man says, that's just life. The wise man says, this is life now and I'm not done yet. Still here? Type I'm not done yet. If you're walking into the rest of your life with awareness, let's take a breath. You've just gone through 10 more phrases that look harmless, but underneath, they reveal the condition of a man's heart, mind, and identity. And remember, language is never just language. It's a signal. It's a blueprint. It's the daily ritual that builds your character or breaks it down one sentence at a time. So, one simple challenge today. Pick one phrase you heard here, one you say too often. Write it down. Now rewrite it into something healthier, stronger, truer. Example, instead of that's just life, say this is where I am and I still have a choice. Do that. Say it. And feel the difference in your soul. Drop the phrase you're letting go of today in the comments. Let's grow through this together. And if this message hit you where it counts, subscribe to the channel because this is not just content. This is healing. This is language that lifts you, not limits you. We don't do fake here. We do freedom. See you in part 3, if you're ready for it.